Okay, so today started out like pretty much any other day, except that I know that I had to go see my gastroenterologist. Ew. So off I went to my appointment to see what was going on. Pretty good mood. And, I had some expectations. I thought I was going to go in, have an exam, chat with the doctor, breathe on a tube or a piece of paper or some such thing, something pretty simple. And then whatever it was going to turn blue and show a positive result. And I was going to get a prescription and take that to the pharmacy, get some antibiotics, and be on my way. Okay, so everything started out like I had imagined. I went to my doctor's appointment. I was taken to the back room for my appointment, and that's when everything went a little bit different than what I was expecting. So let's look at that. I think you should get an endoscopy. And I've got double jointed arms. Okay, let's be real. My doctor isn't really a guy. My doctor is a woman. And I actually really like her. It's just that, to easily put this whole video together, the only animation I could find was that male doctor. So we're just going to go with that. And I'm going to say that that's not really my doctor and that I actually really like her and she's been fantastic. And so let's just go from there. Okay. So here's the thing is, I actually heard surgery and and I remember the last time I had to come in for surgery for with my gastroenterologist. And mm, let's just say that wasn't that fun. Yeah, it was for a colonoscopy, and if I hadn't known, if I had known what it was about before I went in, I probably wouldn't have done it. They don't really say when they schedule you that you have to spend a day drinking barf medicine and not eating and spending hours at a time on a toilet. They don't really say that, and that it's super unpleasant and super uncomfortable, and no, they don't say those things. So I can tell you, when my doctor said, um, yeah, this is a surgery and we put you under, I had to have her kind of clarify the whole thing for me because, I was still thinking I I kind of like the idea of you know, maybe breathing on something, getting that blue positive test back. I mean, that seems like more my style. I'm kind of I'm okay with that, I think. So, what if we what yeah, let's do the breath thing. What about that? I kind of thought I was negotiating on buying a car. A breath test. Well, you see, a breath test only tells you if there's a active infection. The only way to truly see if you have an ulcer is by doing this other procedure. Hmm. So, so what you're saying, if I understand you correctly, is if I want to really know what's going on, I need to do this procedure thing where now, do I get this correct? You're asking me to go under, and then you're going to like stick this tube down my throat and examine everything here to see what's going on. And I mean, it seems like how do I breathe during that whole thing? And you know, it kind of sounds just it sounds a little bit risky. But okay. I see what you're saying. If I want to be sure, because probably by the time I get this done, if everything that I'm doing on my juice fast goes right, I'm not going to have an active infection maybe, and then we're not going to really know. Okay. Well, now what about, what's all the pre-work involved in this? Because I can tell you, I kind of remember the colonoscopy, and you know, that was not that fun. Not fun at all. So maybe you could give me some insight into what would I have to do in order to have you shove this tube down my throat, through my esophagus to my stomach, and take pictures. What would I have to do for that? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Really? This procedure is very, very simple. You have to do basically nothing. Just show up. You're going to be out, and then you're going to be awake. And super easy. You're going to be so glad you've done this. Come on in. It's much easier than buying a new car. Okay, so there you have it. Much easier than buying a new car. And I talked to somebody. We looked at our schedules. I opened up my phone, looked at my Google Calendar, picked a date, and there it is. I'm I'm on the books, and I guess I mean it's super easy. So I guess I'm going to see what happens. Of course, I couldn't get it scheduled until March. I mean, I could have gotten in earlier, I guess. They had different appointments, but well, March seemed like a pretty good day. So I'm scheduled for March, and the 30-day challenge, I'll be pretty much through this. So you know, who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, pretty excited for that. Don't get to do that every day, huh? So, okay, let's see what happens with that. You know, second thought, I'm just not even going to think about this, and I'm going to go back to my juice challenge, because that's hard enough. And let's see how that works out. Okay, great.